It's a Gaelic word, so it's pronounced Ballarella. And it's played with a stick. This is derived from a bone, a dog's bone, back in the old days. The drum itself is usually made from a farmer's sifter called a riddle, and this would be a screen here, and they use it for sifting flour. Has a mandolin body and a 5-string banjo neck, so it's called a mandolin banjo. You don't see many of them. They used them around the turn of the century. So. I haven't practiced it enough to be considered a harp player or fluent, but I have a lot of basic information on how it works. So it's basically like a piano. It's the inside of what's in a piano. A piano has a harp in there that you hit with hammers when you press down. So, but basically the inside of a piano is a harp. The nice thing about practicing the harp is everything you play sounds really nice.
What? That's what I thought you said.
Feeling sick, Mark. That somebody last week said he had a knot in his stomach, and when he got up, and I'll tell you, I'm feeling that right now. Everybody feels that. As soon as you get up, you stand in front of the mic, everybody gets that knot, and that feeling of nervousness. But the key is the feeling of nervousness is the same as the feeling of pleasure. It's adrenaline. It's the same feeling you get. It's the same chemical reaction in your body as when you're feeling good and when you're feeling strong. And the key is to not let that distract you, but to use it to your advantage. It's a tool. There's a tension between the performer and the audience, and everybody's feeling like right now you're waiting to see, what's this guy doing? What's this guy with the hat? What's he going to do? You know? And that's the first thing you have to do, is gain the trust of the audience. You're not going to get anywhere with them until they believe they're going to have a good time, or they see something that they respect or something they like. And so that very first thing, what we're doing now, is I'm trying to gain your trust. Once you get the audience to trust you, you can make them laugh, you can entertain them.
My dad said you can never trust a guy with 2 first names, though. So.
There we go. I had this thing though. It's back of the fingernail. It's called frailing or claw hammer. And makes a nice kind of country and bluegrass sound. People are moving better to the banjo. They're liking the banjo better. So maybe I should play the guitar like a banjo. So you take that frailing and you do it on the guitar. And then it becomes like a reggae. She's going like this. Oh, but you know,
appropriate to, lighten it up, you want to lighten it up, and people like that. They like the really, it also puts dynamics in the set, because as Wendell
Yeah,
said, you can't tell the
absolutely.
same joke.
Yeah.
You also can't do the same serious
No.
song, serious mood through an entire set.
No.
People need dynamics.
Yeah, they need to. That's, I've
Have
solved
I
it by.
spoken too much? I know
No,
you
no.
like to do a little.
I was just gonna say that.
Are you guys? Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's put that, you wanna use mine? This is the basic. Don't try and do anything yet, just see what. That's the basic. So that's where we want to end up. And it's for you to play this. Money, mother, Mary, Mary, gonna marry today. Gonna do the love, we make it marry, gonna marry. Maybe the most basic really. And that's all there is to it. 6 months later, you're playing the one. Everybody here is doing great. Everybody here is like naturally.
If you miss the train I'm on, you'll know that I am come. You can hear the whistle blow 160 kilometers. I'm 1.6, I'm 3.2, 4.8, 6.4. Lord, I'm 800 kilometers away. It doesn't roll off the tongue the same way, you know?
On a day by chocolate lane down by the brook, past town at the edge, looking down at Butterfly.
The train used to run up the eastern seaboard from Florida all the way up to Maine, and then go back to Florida, then go to Maine. Maine, Florida, Florida, Maine, because that's where the eastern seaboard is. And it'd be hauling citrus fruits up the eastern seaboard to Maine, and then dumping them off and picking up other stuff in Maine and taking it back to Florida. Lobsters and clams, little cedar boxes with souvenir Maine written on the top. I love that. I love that. Seashells made out of frogs. No, frogs made out of seashells. You wouldn't make seashells out of frogs. Nobody buy that.
This is my job. Oh.